Hey guys, hope you're having an awesome day. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite blushes for fair skin. These blushes may work on a variety of different skin tones, but since fair skin is what I have, I feel like that is really all I can speak to. All of these, except for like one, are like drugstore, totally affordable. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. I upload new videos every single week, and you can also follow me on Instagram. My handle is exactly the same as it is here on YouTube, somegirljess. I would love to have you over there. So let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna start out with what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now, which is kind of a blush, kind of a bronzer, kind of a highlighter. This is the Milani Illuminating Face Powder in the shade 02 Hermosa Rose, and I love it for exactly the reason that I just said. It is kind of a 3-in-1. I apply it like a blush on the apples of my cheeks, and it just gives me like the perfect like color, life to my skin without being like a, you know, pink blush. It's got a little bit of shimmer in there, but it's not like obvious, it's not sparkly, it's not chunky. It's just really, really, really beautiful on fair skin if you're not super into like a blush look, but you also don't really want to wear like a dark or heavy bronzer either. The next blush has easily become my like most worn blush like of all time. This is the Essence Satin Touch blush, and I have the shade 20 Satin Love. I just feel like this is the perfect blush shade. It's not too peach, it's not too pink, it's just like a really perfect in-between rosy glow shade. This is honestly probably what you've seen me wear in like almost all of my videos. It just has the perfect sheen to it. There's like no glitter, no shimmer. It's just shiny and healthy. It's just cute. It just makes my cheeks look cute. The next blushes are both from Maybelline. The first one is this Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade 15 Nude, which I feel like is actually pretty pink. This shade is very cool toned. It's pink, but it has almost like an iridescence purple that you may or may not be able to see, but just in certain lights, it just shines just a tiny bit purple, and it just gives you that like cool toned flush like you were outside skiing or playing in the snow. Also just a really great formula of blush because it can be very, very subtle, which is great if you have fair skin and you're not looking for something super pigmented, but it can be built up as well. The second Maybelline blush is also from the Fit Me line. This is in number 10 Buff. This is the perfect blush for someone who doesn't like blush. It literally just looks like a very light beige. You definitely need to have very fair skin for this to even show up, but it just, like the one that I'm wearing, the Milani Hermosa Rose, it just is one of those, gives your skin some color without looking like you're wearing a ton of blush. Again, this is a very, very subtle blush, but it's just, it's beautiful for like a no makeup day where you don't even want to look like you're wearing anything, or if you're doing like a really bold lip or a bold eye and you just don't want to do anything too crazy on the rest of your face. This is just absolutely gorgeous. So this one actually labels itself as a bronzer, but like it is not a bronzer. This is the Vasanti Sun Peach Glow Mineral Bronzer, but like this is a blush. I know it looks very scary in the pan, it looks very pigmented, it looks very bright, but I assure you it does not go on the face that pigmented, and it is the most gorgeous corally orange blush. Even though it looks matte in the pan, it actually has the most beautiful sheen to any cheek product that I have ever used. And I actually find it goes on a little bit more orange. It looks a little bit pinky coral in the pan, but it just is honestly probably my favorite bronzer. I've loved this for like 5 or 6 years. It used to be in like a cardboard packaging a really long time ago, but I literally hit pan on that. I used it totally up, and the next time I went to buy it, they had a nice kind of plastic packaging. They do have a website, but I believe they only ship to the States and Canada right now. I believe this is a Canadian brand. But yes, if you can get it, get it. This next one is from Wet n Wild, very, very affordable. This is the Color Icon blush in the shade Rosé Champagne, which is a very, very muted apricot with a little bit of a gold shimmer. This one probably has the most obvious shimmer in it out of all of these that I'm talking about, but it just looks so pretty. The gold is like very, very pale gold. Again, this is definitely a more subtle blush that is really only going to show up if you have a lighter skin tone, but it's just very, very pretty, like a very light wash of color. Okay, so guys, this is the last one I'm going to be talking about. This is a CoverGirl Cheekers blush in the shade, where is it? Cinnamon Toast. I don't know, it looks kind of like a taupey brown, but on the skin, it looks like this gorgeous like sunburn, suntan kind of shade. So pretty. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, but it still looks very, very natural. This shade to me is pretty similar to the Maybelline one in number 10 Buff, but just like a little bit warmer, peachier, bronzier. I feel like CoverGirl blushes are very overlooked. I think it's the packaging, like it is kind of hard to get like a good coating on a larger brush with such a small pan, but it is a beautiful formula and a beautiful shade. If you are very, very fair, I would totally recommend this as just like a bronzer because it's not too brown, it's not too cool toned, it just looks very, very healthy and glowy and natural on the skin. Okay guys, that is the end of this video. I hope that it was helpful. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.